Hi everyone, welcome to our second and the final episode of our journey before and after scholarship. If you are joining for the first time, welcome, and do not forget to hit the subscribe button. If you are coming back, welcome back, and thank you so much for your support. In the last episode, we saw where I come from, my childhood age, how I started going to school, why I left my village. We traveled together from my village to Bafusam and then to Bafang. We saw where I was working, the distance I used to cover every single day just to reach where I work with no pay. So working in that place was something very difficult for me. I used to cover a lot of distance every single day. I asked myself, why don't they give me at least my transport? Or is it that they don't pity me or what? And this is something many children are facing now. This is something many children are facing out there. They are exploited, they pass through difficulties. People make them believe like if you don't stay with them, you will not survive. Not to even talk about succeed. You will not survive. So I had that mentality. If I leave that place, it's going to be very difficult. But every subservient person once can become a rebel. So one day I decided not to go to the shop. I said I will see what will happen, and I will use the time and explore the town and see what I can get. And the second day I met someone. He asked me what I'm working. I said nothing, considering the fact that I'm working in a place where I am suffering without any help, all of that. I said nothing. I am not working anything. He offered to take me to Bafusam to stay with his family, so that I can assist them. They don't have a child at home who they can sell to the shop to buy maybe bread, just like a houseboy. I agreed with one condition. I said if school resume in my region, I'm going back. And he said, why should I go back to my region if school resume? Meanwhile, there are schools in Bafusam, so I can just resume school in Bafusam. Because I was very happy hearing that. I agreed. He said tomorrow we are going. The next day he came, carried me. We left. We went to Bafusam, to his place. After 1 week, I called one of my friends in Bafang. I said, please, can you go to the shop and tell them to give us at least something for the time we spent at that shop. The owner of the shop, he said I left without telling him bye-bye. So when he see me, he will arrest me. I said okay. That time I asked myself, did I steal something or what happened? Did I do something wrong? And then I said, anyway, he's not serious. I left the matter. I continued staying in Bafusam for some time. School resumed. It was holidays that time. School resumed, and as promised, the man registered me in a school, in a very beautiful school. I was very happy. I am going back to school. My dreams started popping up again. There was a lot of hope in me. I was very happy. I was going back to school. I am no more trekking to the shop. I am now going to school. But in the beginning, things were a little bit difficult for me because I had to adapt to a new environment, and I have spent more than a year without going to school. I've forgotten most of the things I learned in my previous school. I performed very poorly in my first term. Second term I improved, and the third term I performed very well. So I was able to adapt that time, and it was my first time to school far away from my village, all of that. After adapting to the system, I was performing very well. I made new friends, very good friends, but I started facing new challenges at home. I wasn't comfortable again. In the beginning, I was not used to being yelled at, but that time it was happening, and like it is constant. So I think a lot when I go to school. I just think it started affecting my education, all of that. I wasn't understanding what the teacher is saying for some time, all because of the pressure I'm getting at home, and the workload increased. I had to now work in the morning, do what I can do in the morning, and then immediately I finish with my classes, I have to rush home so that I will finish with the remaining work before getting my time to do my assignments, all of that. And sometimes I have to travel. I have to stop going to school for some time, maybe 1 week, 2 weeks before I will resume school, all because of some duties at home, all of that. I wasn't comfortable with it, and I started thinking a lot. So facing all of these challenges, Scholarship learned about my story. They reached out and offered a fully funded scholarship that covered my entire school needs, my house rent, and my school fees, everything I will need. I just have to go to school. So I used this scholarship to complete my high school, and I went to university and obtained my bachelor's degree. And I started this very podcast. So this very program is as a result of all the sufferings, every decision, and every movement I had in my life, and most importantly, it is the result of the support Scholarship and every other person provided me with, and I am very grateful for it. The impact of Scholarship is very visible everywhere, and last time I had Bilal Muhammad on this platform. He is also a beneficiary of Scholarship, and today we have Buo Confidence Mbi.
My name is Buo Confidence. I'm one of the beneficiaries of Scholarshop Cameroon. I'm a degree student in the Department of Science of Education, all thanks to Scholarship and its team, Mr. Jacob, Madam Ernestina, and Mr. Buba, who helped me throughout my educational journey and didn't allow poverty hold me back or stop me from achieving my goals. So I have as ambition to create an orphanage to help the motherless babies attain their own goals too, be able to go to school, learn, and achieve their purpose in life. But I believe that God created each and every one of us with a purpose. So if I was able to go through my educational journey with Scholarship up to this level, I will be very happy if I'm able to give back to the society what Scholarship gave to me. If I'm able to assist the motherless babies get some level of education and they're able to fit in into the society.
Yeah, just like me, Bilal, and the many other students, Buo Confidence is also a beneficiary of Scholarship. So before getting this scholarship, Buo Confidence went through a lot. Before the crisis, that is before 2016, she was living with her grandmother alongside other cousins in their house. It wasn't easy for them. They had to work in the farm in order to afford school, all of that. And then the crisis began in 2016. After that, she moved to Yaoundé. In Yaoundé, she was living with another relative. Things were not easy for the both of them. Her uncle registered her in an evening school. She was working during the days. Sometimes she boils eggs and sell in school just to assist her uncle and afford her school fees, all of that. It wasn't easy for her. Scholarship learned about her story, provided her with a fully funded scholarship, and now she's happy with the life she's living, and she has as a project to start an orphanage to support the motherless babies, like she rightly said. So many scholarship students, I think most of the students, they have projects to pay back to their community, and this is a generational support that has been created by Scholarship. If every one of us was able to create something or to help their community in one way or the other, this will change so many things. So good luck to you, Buo Confidence, and I look forward to having you on this platform to discuss more topics. Thank you so much. Alright, if you made it to this level, thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Also tell us in the comment section what you learned about our stories, and most importantly, do not forget to keep your notification bell on so that you will be notified whenever we post a new episode. Thank you so much. Stay safe.